Welcome to our channel. We're delving deeply into the universal wisdom of Stoicism today to share the keys for improving your intelligence level. The age-old philosophy of Stoicism, whose has been adopted by brilliant individuals throughout history, provides priceless suggestions and techniques for improving mental agility. This video will go over 50 effective Stoic-inspired suggestions that can improve your life and increase your intelligence. However, before we get started, I'd like to know how you define intelligence. What characteristics, in your opinion, make someone truly intelligent? As we begin this illuminating journey together, examine these questions. And don't forget to watch the entire video, like, subscribe, and leave your comments below if you've decided to broaden your horizons and realize your greatest potential. Together, let's crack the code of Stoic wisdom and enhance our cognitive capabilities. In order to fully realize the potential of your intelligence and lead a more meaningful and fulfilling life, you must integrate these Stoic-inspired tips into your daily routine. So, are you prepared to go on this journey of self-discovery and growth? Like, subscribe, and share in the comments below how you intend to put these principles into practice. Together, let's unleash the power of Stoicism and unleash our true intellectual potential. So, keep mindfulness a daily routine. By practicing mindfulness every day, you may achieve a better sense of awareness of oneself and inner peace. You can train your mind to focus and decrease stress by using techniques like meditation, deep breathing, or simply observing your surroundings. Mindfulness helps you better manage your emotions, make better informed decisions, and improve your overall state of mind. All of these benefits come from practicing the practice of mindfulness. 2. Embrace challenges as opportunities for personal development. Reframing challenges as stepping stones instead of stumbling blocks fosters resilience and confidence in your abilities. Accepting one's challenges also encourages a growth mindset, wherein you see setbacks as temporary setbacks rather than permanent failures. Rather than fearing difficulties, embrace them as opportunities for personal and professional development. Every obstacle you face presents a chance to learn, adapt, and cultivate new skills. 3. Develop emotional fortitude. One's ability to recover from hardship and preserve equilibrium in the face of life's ups and downs is known as emotional resilience. Developing coping mechanisms such as encouraging self-talk, asking for help when needed, and engaging in self-care are all part of the method for cultivating emotional resilience. Emotional resilience makes it easier to face obstacles head-on and looks forward to them. 4. Pay attention to what you can manage. Stoicism stresses the need of concentrating on what you can control and letting go of what you cannot. By turning your attention from outside events to your own attitudes and deeds, you give yourself the power to bring about positive change in your life. Rather than squandering energy on uncontrollably unpredictable events, focus on causing proactive decisions and acting on them. 5. Find inner serenity in the midst of chaos. Despite the chaos and unpredictable nature of life, you can cultivate inner peace through mindfulness, meditation, and self-reflection. By nurturing an inner tranquility, you grow into less reactive to outside stressors and more resilient in the face of adversity. Inner peace allows you to maintain clarity of thought and perspective, even in periods of turmoil. Inner peace is not dependent on outside events. 6. Seek knowledge under hardship. Not only is hardships a test of strength, but it's also a chance for personal growth and self-discovery. Rather than seeing adversity as a setback, see it as a teacher from whom you can learn important lessons. Reframing obstacles as chances for growth and learning helps you develop endurance and wisdom. Adversity encourages self-analysis and self-examination, making you consider your priorities, values, and beliefs. Through adversity, you can find hidden strengths, enhance your understanding of yourself, and come out victorious than before. 7. Consistently express gratitude. Developing an attitude of appreciation can change your perspective on life and improve your general well-being. Gratitude helps you focus on what you have instead of what you lack, which leads to a greater sense of abundance and contentment. Gratitude also builds resilience in the face of adversity and improves relationships because it allows you to empathize and connect with others. Adding gratitude into your daily routine by keeping a gratitude journal or giving thanks to others can have an enormous beneficial effect on the way you feel mentally and emotionally. 8. Develop your sense of self-control. Mastering self-discipline includes setting clear goals, developing productive habits, and taking responsibility for your actions. By developing self-discipline, you strengthen your willpower, develop resilience, and achieve greater success in all areas of life. Self-discipline is the ability to control your impulses, emotions, and actions in pursuit of your goals and values. It requires dedication, commitment, and perseverance to resist the temptations and distractions of life and stay focused on what truly matters. Sein. Appreciate the here and now. Life happens in this moment, but too often people live in the past or worry about the future, losing out on the richness of the here and now. Living in the present moment means giving your all to whatever you are doing, free from regrets or anxieties. By practicing mindfulness and focusing your attention on the here and now, you can find more joy, clarity, and fulfillment in daily activities. Living in the present moment also helps you build deeper relationships with others by being more aware of and sympathetic toward them. 10. Take lessons from your errors and setbacks. Failures and mistakes are not a sign of weakness. Rather, they are opportunities for development and instruction. Rather than focusing on your flaws or disappointments, accept them as important lessons that can help you move forward. When you honestly and humbly reflect on the errors you have made, you gain insight into your strengths and weaknesses, helping you make better decisions going forward. Learning from errors also builds resilience and adaptability because you become more skilled at conquering barriers and navigating difficult situations. 11. Encourage perseverance in the face of failures. Establishing resilience requires developing self-awareness, effective coping strategies, and a positive outlook on life. When setbacks occur, resilient people are able to maintain perspective, learn from their experiences, and emerge stronger and more resilient than before. Resilience is being able to bounce through adversity, setbacks, and challenges. It involves cultivating a mindset of strength, adaptability, and tenacity in the face of difficulties. This builds the capacity to resist stress, get past obstacles, and flourish in the midst of crisis. 12. Develop cognitive clarity. Clear thinking enables you to cut by way of mental clutter, make sound judgments, and navigate life's challenges with confidence and clarity. It involves the ability to think critically, logically, and objectively, free from confusion or distortion. Cultivating clarity of thought requires practicing mindfulness, minimizing distractions, and honing your analytical skills. By fostering clarity of thought, you can better understand complex situations, recognize creative solutions, and connect effectively with to help others. 13. Engage in self-analysis and contemplation. Self-reflection and reflective thinking are vital practices for personal development and self-awareness. They entail assessing your ideas, feelings, and behaviors with candor and curiosity in an effort to gain a deeper understanding of who you are. Through self-reflection and introspection, you are able to recognize your values, beliefs, strengths, and areas that require improvement. You can also identify patterns of behavior, modify challenges, and develop a more sincere and self-aware self. 14. Accept discomfort as a growth-promoting factor. Discomfort is a sign that you are stretching yourself and expanding your boundaries, which can lead to personal and intellectual growth. Rather than avoiding discomfort, lean into it with courage and curiosity, knowing that it is a natural part of the process of education. Embracing discomfort allows you to overcome fear, build resilience, and unlock your fullest potential. Growth frequently requires stepping outside of your comfort zone and embracing discomfort. It involves facing difficulties, taking risks, and setting yourself beyond your perceived specifications. 15. Build mental fortitude. In order to get past obstacles and do your goals, you need to develop resilience, grit, and a positive mindset. Developing mental toughness makes you more capable of dealing with stress, setbacks, and obstacles with poise and confidence. It also helps you stay focused, disciplined, and immune in the face of adversity. You can enhance your capacity for mental toughness and access your inner adaptability by practicing techniques like goal setting, graphical representation, and positive self-talk. 16. Take care of your connections with compassion and empathy. One of the most significant factors of the human experience is relationships, and it is crucial to nurture them with empathy and compassion if you want to grow personally and improve your quality of life. Empathy is the capacity to recognize and feel another person's feelings, whereas compassion is the will to lessen that person's suffering. Once you cultivate feelings of compassion and kindness in your relationships, you create stronger bonds, mutual understanding, and closer connections. These qualities improve communication, trust, and cooperation, which in turn leads to more satisfying and encouraging relationships. 17. Welcome change and acknowledge impermanence. Accepting impermanence cultivates resilience and flexibility in the face of life's inevitable ups and downs. Rather than resisting change, see it as a chance for development, improvement, and transformation. Acknowledging that change is a necessary part of life and that embracing it allows you to evolve and thrive in new and unexpected ways. Breaking free of attachment to outcomes and adopting the flow of life are some ways to face change with grace, resilience, and optimism. 18. Adopt a growth mentality. The idea that abilities, and gifts can be developed through work, education, and perseverance is known as a growth mindset. By adopting this mindset, you can unlock your full potential and succeed more in all facets of your life. Rather than seeing abilities as fixed traits, see them as skills that can be honed and improved over time. Cultivating a mindset that encourages growth involves accepting challenges, posing for feedback, and keeping an optimistic outlook on what you can achieve. 19. Encourage a passion for information and curiosity. Curiosity is the fuel that motivates intellectual development and discovery. It makes you want to learn new things, ask questions, and seek out new experiences. You can develop a lifelong love of studying and personal growth by nurturing your curiosity and a thirst for knowledge. Be curious about the world surrounding you, never stop asking questions, and never stop looking for new opportunities to learn and grow. Establishing curiosity entails remaining open-minded, accepting of unknowns, and seeking out diverse viewpoints and observations. 20. Take pleasure in the process rather than the end goal. Finding joy in the journey requires accepting the process of growth, learning, and self-discovery rather than focusing only on the end result. By appreciating each moment and savoring the experiences along the way, you cultivate a deeper sense of gratitude, fulfillment, and happiness in life. Whether you're pursuing personal or professional goals, remember to pause, reflect, and find joy in the small victories and important dates along the way. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to become fixated on achieving goals and reaching destinations, overlooking the splendor and diversity of the journey itself. 21. Put delayed gratification into practice. By practicing delayed gratification, people may excel more in a variety of areas of life, including education, careers, and personal development. This practice builds resilience because it encourages people to put up with short-term discomfort in order to achieve long-term fulfillment. Investigations have shown that people who can delay gratification tend to have higher levels of satisfaction and achievement in the long run. By executing delayed gratification, people can set clear goals, make action plans, and develop habits that are in line with their long-term goals. 22. Discover your life's meaning and purpose. Understanding one's core values, passions, and aspirations is the first step towards developing a sense of purpose and meaning in life. It is about discovering a deeper reason for present and directing one's actions toward that purpose. Research indicates that people who live with a strong sense of purpose are more likely to be happy, resilient, and generally well-adjusted. People can develop or recognize a purpose by displaying on their lives, pursuing their interests, and engaging in activities that fulfill them. People can develop a sense of purpose by living a life that is essential and enriches both their own lives and those of others. 23. Develop your listening skills. Being fully present, attentive, and empathy when others speak is all part of mastering the art of listening. Active listening allows people to gain a deeper awareness of the needs, perspectives, and emotions of others, which in turn fosters empathy, connection, and trust in relationships. Active listening, paraphrasing, and indirect communication are some of the techniques that people can practice to become masters of the art of listening. By listening with an open mind and genuine curiosity, people can create a supportive and welcoming environment where everyone feels heard and valued. 24. Develop modesty and humility. Humility and modesty are features that promote openness, curiosity, and a willingness to learn from others. They also help people build empathy, compassion, and collaboration in relationships. Modesty is the quality of recognizing one's accomplishments with grace and humility, while humility is the quality of recognizing one's limitations, acknowledging the contributions of others, and avoiding arrogance or self-importance. Awareness of yourself, self-reflection, and a commitment to personal growth are all necessary for cultivating modesty and modesty. By practicing humility and modesty, people can build stronger bonds, gain respect, and positively impact their communities and society. 25. Lead a life that reflects your values. Living in compliance with your values entails making conscious choices and decisions that reflect your core beliefs and principles in all areas of your life. By staying true to yourself and honoring your values, you can live a meaningful, purposeful, and consistent life that is in harmony with your deepest beliefs. Living in accordance with your values involves living authentically and with honesty, and even when faced with challenges or temptations. People who live in accordance with their values claim to feel more fulfilled, purposeful, and at peace with themselves. 26. Let go of grudges and practice forgiving others. By letting go of grudges, people can release negative energy and make room for a positive attitude and growth in their lives. By practicing forgiveness, people can cultivate empathy, compassion, and a willingness to forgive themselves and others. By embracing forgiveness, people can break free from the cycle of resentment and create more harmonious and fulfilling relationships with themselves and others. Let go of resentment, anger, and bitterness regarding oneself or others is the essence of forgiveness. It is about moving forward with empathy and compassion. 27. Accept seclusion and quiet time for introspection. Deep reflective thinking, self-discovery, and inner peace can be attained by embracing solitude and silence. By doing so, people can detach from outside distractions and connect with their inner selves, which promotes clarity of thought, creativity, and emotional well-being. Solo time allows people to refuel, think back on their experiences, and gain perspective on their lives. Silence creates an environment for inner stillness and concentration, which allows people to connect with their inner wisdom and intuition. People can make time for quiet reflection, meditation, or mindful activities when they choose to embrace solitude and silence. 28. Develop an attitude of disengagement from results. The practice of cultivating a sense of detachment from outcomes involves letting go of attachment to particular outcomes or expectations and adopting the present moment with acceptance and equanimity. It also entails giving up control over external circumstances and focusing on what is controllable thoughts, actions, and attitudes. By adhering to detachment, people can lessen the stress, anxiety, and suffering that come with attachment to outcomes. Detachment fosters inner peace, resilience, and emotional freedom, enabling people to handle life's ups and downs with ease and grace. To cultivate a sense of aloofness, people can engage in mindfulness, acceptance, and surrender to life's flow. 29. Put attention discipline into practice. The discipline of attention is a person's capacity to focus and concentrate on one thing at a time without being distracted. It is about using the power of concentration to increase productivity, clarity, and mindfulness. People can cultivate mental clarity, lower stress levels, and improve cognitive functioning by practicing the discipline of attention. Since attention is a finite resource, mastering it allows people to allocate it wisely to the things that matter most. People can practice the discipline of attention by practicing mindfulness techniques like meditation or deep breathing exercises. 30. Foster adaptation and mental flexibility. Developing mental flexibility and adaptability helps people bounce back from losses, overcome obstacles, and thrive in dynamic environments. These qualities enable people to embrace change, learn from experiences, and evolve as individuals. People can practice mindfulness, self-reflection, and cognitive reframing techniques to develop mental flexibility and adaptability. These qualities are crucial for navigating life's challenges, uncertainties, and transformations with adaptability and grace. They involve being open-minded, resourceful, and willing to adjust to new circumstances and perspectives. 31. Accept uncertainty with bravery and elegance. It is inevitable that life will contain uncertainty, and the ability to face uncertainty head-on with courage and grace is a sign of emotional maturity. Rather than giving in to fear or anxiety when faced with the unknown, people can view uncertainty as a springboard for personal development and transformation. This requires developing resilience, self-belief, and an acceptance of life's inherent unpredictability. People can cultivate greater adaptability and inner strength by regarding uncertainty as a chance to explore and discover who they are. 32. Develop resilience and inner strength. The two essential traits that allow people to face life's obstacles head-on with grace and fortitude are inner strength and resilience. Building inner strength requires one to become deeply self-aware, self-compassionate, and to believe in one's own ability to overcome hardship. Building resilience, on the other hand, means having the ability to recover from setbacks, grow from mistakes, and emerge stronger than before. People who cultivate these traits experience increased optimism, emotional well-being, and an increased sense of empowerment. 33. Adopt the temperance virtue in whatever you do. By practicing moderation in speech, actions, and consumption, people can develop greater self-control, integrity, and inner peace. Temperance fosters a sense of equilibrium, preventing excesses that can lead to imbalance or harm. It enables people to make conscious choices that are aligned with their values, promoting overall health and fulfillment. Temperance, also known as moderation, is a virtue that involves exercising self-restraint and balance in all aspects of life. It encompasses the ability to regulate one's impulses, desires, and behaviors in pursuit of greater harmony and well-being. 34. Develop a non-attachment mindset. By letting go of connections to outside influences, people cultivate adaptability and equilibrium in the face of evolution. They grow to appreciate life's inherent goodness and uncertainty without being bound by expectations or wishes. A lack of connection empowers people to live more authentically and fully, embracing every day with openness and admiration. Letting go involves releasing oneself from excessive attachment to outcomes, possessions, or identities. It requires relinquishing one's need for control and embracing the transient nature of life. 35. See beauty in the uncomplicated. Choosing beauty and simplicity calls for practicing mindfulness, gratitude, and a taste for life's simple pleasures. It means accepting a minimalist mindset and assigning experiences over possessions. Determining beauty and taking it offers a path to clarity, peace, and fulfillment. Subsequently involves removing distractions, excess, and clutter to focus on what truly matters. By simplifying one's life, people create space for reflection, creativity, and significant connection. 36. Learn to appreciate the viewpoints of others. Empathy is the capacity to empathize with and relate to the emotions and opinions of others. It is a result of practicing empathy, diligent listening, and a readiness to put one's services in another person's shoes. People who cultivate empathy foster stronger connections, collaboration, and greater harmony in relationships. Empathy also encourages cooperation, kindness, and tolerance, which fosters a sense of community and belonging. People who practice active listening, perspective taking, and empathy building exercises can develop empathy for perspectives of others. 37. Put the discipline of action into practice. Actions is the catalyst for growth and change, enabling people to overcome inertia and make advancement toward their dreams. To practice the discipline of act, individuals can set clear goals, create action plans, and cultivate habits of consistency and persistence. By taking gradual steps towards their goals, people realize their potential and create the life they desire. The discipline of action involves taking intentional steps regarding one's objectives and ambitions, despite obstacles or challenges that may arise. It requires clarity of purpose, commitment, and a willingness to remain positive in the face of adversity. 38. Foster an attitude of amazement and amazement. Awe inspires humility, think, and a sense of the interdependence with the universe. To nurture awe and wonder, people can engage in activities that inspire awe, such as spending time in nature, expressing on the universe, or witnessing acts of kindness and compassion. By cultivating awe and wonder, people enrich their lives, expand their horizons, and cultivate more information of meaning and purpose in life. 39. Exercise restraint and moderation. Self-control and moderation are vital virtues that help people regulate how they feel, act, and think in the pursuit of greater well-being and fulfillment. They entail enjoying discipline, restraint, and mindfulness in one's actions and choices. People who practice control over one's unlimited amounts develop greater resilience, integrity, and inner peace. They also learn to resist impulses and temptations that could cause harm or imbalance, and instead make decisions that are in line with their values and long-range objectives. Lastly, people who practice self-control and small amounts feel more empowered and authentically, as they are able to live more deliberately and authentically. 40. Develop a lively and humorous attitude. The act of laughing is a powerful tool for coping with adversity, diffusing tension, and fostering an optimistic view on life. To cultivate a sense of humor and lightheartedness, one must embrace joy, laughter, and playfulness in everyday life. It involves finding levity and laughter in every aspect of life and not taking oneself too seriously. People who cultivate lightheartedness and reduce stress, enhance resilience, and foster greater connection and fellowship with others. 41. Foster the ability to contemplate deeply and meaningfully. The ability to reflect deeply and meaningfully is a skill that is developed using contemplation and reflective thinking in order to gain understanding of oneself and the external environment. It is necessary to set aside time for self-examination, to consider all of life's events, and to assess one's own values and beliefs. Deep reflection helps people become more self-aware, mentally and emotionally, and to grow privately by helping them know designs, strengths, and areas in their lives where they can improve. By reflecting, people can clarify their priorities, goals, and aspirations, which could assist them make more deliberate and satisfying picks in life. 42. Put the virtue of patience into practice. Proactively able to maintain equilibrium in the face of hardship, failures, or difficulties is a virtue known as patience. It involves using self-control and perseverance while waiting for the expected outcomes or changes. Being receptive helps humans develop emotional resilience, empathy because it helps people regard the natural rhythms of life and maintain a positive attitude. As a result, people who practice patience are happier and more fulfilled in a variety of endeavors. 43. Develop an attitude of accountability for your deeds. Taking ownership of one's actions and taking responsibility for the consequences of one's decisions and behaviors is a necessary step in developing a sense of responsibility. It also entails keeping one's actions in tune with moral standards, values, and ethical considerations, even in the face of difficulties or temptations. Individuals who take accountable for their actions exhibit honesty, dependability, and responsibility, which builds relationships based on trust and mutual respect. 44. Accept discomfort as a means of development. Acknowledging that growth frequently arises through obstacles and discomfort, as these experiences offer opportunities for instruction, adjustment, and personal development. Embracing discomfort entails stepping outside of what is familiar and facing challenges or uncertainties with courage and resilience. By embracing discomfort, people broaden their comfort zones, acquire novel abilities, and bolster their resilience and confidence in conquering obstacles. 45. Develop the discipline of thankfulness. The discipline of awe is developing an attitude of appreciation and thankfulness for all that is available and blessings in one's daily life. It entails knowingly focusing on the positive aspects of life, even in the face of difficulties or adversity. People who practice gratitude change their perspective from the things they lack to what they hold, which leads to a sense of prosperity, contentment, and well-being. Gratitude also improves interpersonal interactions, fosters understanding, and raises feelings of fulfillment, all of which increase resilience and happiness. 46. Develop fortitude in the face of difficulty. Resilience is the ability to recover from setbacks, adjust to change, and flourish in the face of hardship. It is the development of inner strength, optimism, and a growth mindset that enables people to persevere through difficulties and setbacks. Developing resilience entails creating coping mechanisms, asking for help from others, and reinterpreting setbacks as chances for learning and development. 47. Develop the skill of letting go. Dispensing management of others or circumstances that are beyond one's control and allowing in life's natural flow are all a part of the art of letting go. People who practice this art can lower their levels of anxiety, develop a sense of tranquility, and promote greater happiness and well-being. They can also embrace the present moment with acceptance and composure. 48. Gain an understanding of proportion and perspective. Acquiring a sense of views entails putting things in views and realizing how much they matter or statistical significance. It also entails taking a step beyond the matter at hand and examining its broader context or long-term effects. People who are able to do this are better able to remain calm and adaptable in the face of adversity and avoid getting caught up from small matters or difficult instances. 49. Develop a peaceful and accepting mindset. One who practices embracing can lessen suffering, cultivate inner peace, and advertise greater emotional well-being. Equanimity allows people to remain stable and in balance during life's ups and downs rather than being impacted by outside events. Acceptance is welcoming life's joys and sorrows with grace and calm. It signifies embracing things as they are instead of opposing or clinging to them. 50. Lead a purposeful, passionate, and honest life every day. Living alongside purpose, passion, and trustworthiness means conducting oneself with honesty, genuineness, and ethical integrity. It also means pursuing goals and activities that bring happiness and meaning. People who live with purpose, passion, and integrity cultivate a sense of meaning, joy, and happiness in their lives, inspiring others and positively impacting the world around them at all times.